Hey everybody, it's Debbie with Tailored by Debbie. If you're catching me live, you're going to see the live up here in the corner of your screen. If not, that means you're catching the replay. If you're catching the replay, please type in hashtag replay so I'll know you were here and I can thank you for watching. I am in an event today with the Sacred Treasure House group. If you're not already a member of the group, please be sure to join it. They have wonderful events, usually every Tuesday and Thursday. And right now, one Sunday a month, and they're going to get back to doing 2 Sundays a month, probably after the first of the year. I'm going to refresh my page over here so I can see if I'm live. There we are. Hello, Brittany. How are you, sweet friend? How are you doing? Hey, Amy. Come on in, y'all. Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate you sprinkling me out. And we are in an event today. It's Crafter's Choice. And the group I'm in this evening is the Sacred Treasure House group. I've enjoyed watching everybody. Today, everyone's done a beautiful job on their creations. And y'all, I'm playing with some ornaments tonight. We're going to do some stenciling. Y'all know I'm not real good at stenciling. So y'all can laugh at me again, but I do have a game changer. I have the essential stencil, can't say that word, essential stencil brushes. So that should help me out a good bit. Hey Ray, thank you for sprinkling. I was just watching Barbara finish up her creations. Hello, cuz. Good afternoon. How are you? There's my Gail Schmidt and Denise Vertucci Gross and Patricia with Patricia's Craft Studio. Hey Trisha, how are you doing tonight, sweetheart? Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much. I've got on my 200th, y'all. 200. You heard that right. Our church celebrated our 200th homecoming anniversary today, and that was a lot of fun. And everybody brings a dish, and the church usually provides the meat. And today they had several choices of meat. They had fried chicken and barbecue pork and ham and all the fixings and desserts you can imagine. Hello, Nate. Hello, Tina. How are you? Hello, Carol. I'm hoping I'm not forgetting anybody. Yeah, 200 years. Nate is watching me over there on YouTube, and I'm also live on Facebook. Yes, isn't that amazing, Deborah? And we had a group, y'all. I'm going to forget his name. Toady Fire. I was going to try to remember a pork chop. One of the guys, they had a group singing today. A special group came in and they did bluegrass gospel style music, and it was so fun. I was tapping my foot. Hey, Aunt Judy, how are you? And the group was called Tugalo Holler. Tugalo Holler. And one of the guys in the group, they call him Pork Chop. And I thought that was so cute. And they were so good, y'all. They had a violin, a mandolin, a banjo, a guitar, a big bass. It was amazing. Oh, I'm so glad you got good news, Brittany. That's amazing. You're building yourself up again since you've been on bed rest for months. Well, I hope that means you're getting stronger, sweetie. Hello, Karen. How are you? Hey, Auntie D. Love my shirt. I know we got to wear them today. Some people wore them, some people didn't. If you're following me over in my Tailored by Debbie group of faith group, I posted our church service in there today. It's a link that'll take you over to YouTube because our church has a YouTube channel, and you'll see me in the choir. I'm wearing this shirt. You'll see me up there. I'm smiling and grinning and a smiling. We sang a little bit too. Hello, I'm a good dog. How are you over there on YouTube? I'm glad y'all are talking to each other. Okay, y'all. I bought some of these stencils. I think these came from Temu. And this is, of course, the Star of David. We're going to do some Christmas ornaments. No, I just had to clear my throat, sister. I don't feel like I'm getting sick. I hope not. Hey, Jeanette, look at these, y'all. Isn't this going to be cute on these ornaments? That's backwards for y'all, I think. So let me turn it around this way. And then this one. Y'all know I love nativity stuff. And I'm behaving. I'm wearing my apron. I'm going to wear my apron. Look at the apron I'm wearing, y'all. Guess what's coming up this week? Guess what's coming up this week? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Our meetup, y'all. We're having our second annual meetup, but this came from our first annual meetup. So I'm going to put on my Sacred Treasure House apron. Boop. I dropped my ornament on the floor. So we're starting off with the bang tonight. I hope that's going to clear my microphone. It is. So I'm going to wear my apron. Hey, Ann Boyette, how are you? Y'all might be related. Y'all have your sister's last name is Phelps. They might be related somewhere down the line. Gail and I just claim we're related. My maiden name is Schmidt, and I saw her on my live one day and saw that her name was Schmidt. I said, hey, cuz, and it's been a thing ever since. Okay, y'all. These ornaments I got at Michael's last year in the maker stuff. Every year for Christmas, they have wood blank ornaments that you can pick up, really inexpensive. They come in like a pack of 10 or 20 or something. Hey, Sandy Mong. Y'all keep Sandy Mong in your prayers. She's still in the hospital. Canon event. Jesus is King. Amen. That's right. That's right. Hello, Maverick. Y'all, I'm seeing quite a few people coming in over on YouTube. It's so nice to have y'all here. Hey, Lisa's Craft House. How are you? So these ornaments, y'all, they're 4-inch ornaments, and I got them from Michael's last year, if you're looking to find these. And then these little stencils go with a 4-inch round, wood round, or whatever you want to paint them on. You can get these on Temu or Amazon. Just search for Nativity Stencils 4-inch round, and you'll find them. Thank y'all for praying for each other. Hello, Gladys. Welcome on in. Hey, Courtney and Donna's Crafts. Hello, sweetheart. Okay. Y'all know I'm not a pro at stenciling, and I can't get it all the way to the top and lay it flat with this thing. So I'm wondering if I need to turn it over on the back side, y'all, because then I can lay it flat. But then that fancy scallop thing won't be there. I think I'm just going to bring this one down a little bit and not worry about catching the bottom part of the stable. I'm going to try that. We got enough of these. Thank you for sprinkling. Thank y'all so much for sprinkling. That helps us out more than you know. Okay, guys. The color I used, I mixed my ocean from Waverly, and then I just added a little bit of the ink in with it because I wanted kind of like a denim blue color, like the night sky. So that's what I did. I just put it in a cup, little plastic cup, and I wasted too much paint because I added way too much black, and then it just looked like a real dark gray, and I had to add more blue. So if you do this, put your blue in there and then just add a little bit of black, stir it, and check it. Don't be like me and waste paint. So I'm gonna have to paint a bunch of stuff. All right, we're gonna use Snow White to do our stenciling. And I've got two. I've got one that was getting low and I watered it down because we're going to do some of those speckled things. Hello, Mischief Managed Creations. How are you? First time catching me live? Well, welcome on in. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, Diana. Thank you so much. There's our Crazy Granny Creations by Diana. Y'all, she's been having to behave because her surgery, we think she might have been doing a little bit too much too soon. Okay, I need some paper towel. But it's so hard not to, isn't it? When you start feeling better and you want to get up and just do stuff, right? But y'all pray for her that she can continue to behave and get better. Where that she was having a pocket of fluid build up at her surgery site where she had some surgery on her kidney. So y'all pray that she can continue to rest. Okay, guys. I'm using my stencil brush. I have a hard time saying that word. Yes, take care of yourself. That's right. Okay, I'm going to swirl because last time I did this, I swirled and it turned out good, especially with these brushes, y'all. But you want to get most of the paint off your brush. You want it to be very dry. And I'm trying to hold the stencil down because these are not essential stencils. These are just from Amazon or Temu, and I don't remember which one, y'all. Okay, I'm just swirling. I'm hoping this is going to turn out good. Okay, I'm holding it down. Okay, before I pick it up, I think I want to add a little bit more because it's not. I don't think it's going to be dark enough. Hey there, Kathy Branham. Y'all keep Kathy Branham in your prayers too. She lost her husband recently, y'all, and she's really struggling, understandably. So please keep her in your prayers. Continue to keep her in your prayers. She sure needs it. And y'all be in prayer for my bonus dad. He has gotten to where he's really, really tired, doesn't have much energy. And he's been doing a lot over the last couple weeks. So we're hoping it's just maybe he overdid it a little bit. But keep him in your prayers because we're worried about him. Okay, guys, I'm going to lift this up. Why is that popping up on my screen? Okay, here we go. Oh, it's cute. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? I love this. This is going to be a beautiful Christmas ornament. Okay, now I'm going to take my watered down one. I could have used that pixie spray, Tootie Fire. I forgot all about it. That's okay. I held it down and it did good. I'm a hot mess tonight. Thank you, Ani D. Okay, this is the thick one. That's my brand new one. Now, this is one I've thinned down with some distilled water. So, open it. Here we go. And I'm going to dip it in this paint. And it's kind of thin. I'm going to tap it off. And then I'm just going to take it and tap and see if we can get some splatter. Yo, epic fail. Epic fail. Okay. That looks horrible. Okay, next time we're going to do the splatter first. All right, let's set that aside. I'm going to repaint that one. I got it on my arm. Okay, guys, y'all that know what you're doing, what did I do wrong? I'm going to just wipe this off and we're going to repaint it. That's so funny. That was horrible. Okay. I must still have it too thick. So I've got another cup. We're going to add some water and white paint in there and make it thinner. We're going to do that. Hot mess. You've always used a toothbrush? I don't think I have one. Well, no, that's not a toothbrush. That's a great idea, Patricia, but I don't have one up here, sister. Maybe I could just take another paintbrush and do that. Maybe we'll try that. Because that's kind of a stiff brush. Good suggestion. Thank you. Y'all, we keep it real over here, and sometimes things don't go the way we want them to. So let's paint. Let's paint another coat of blue on this real quick, and we'll be letting it dry, and we'll try it again. We're going to try it again, okay? I mean, I could leave it light like that, but I don't really want to, so I'm going to paint over it. That's the good thing about paint. You can just paint over it. Okay. Hot Mess Express coming down the train. Coming down the train track. But that's okay. Sometimes that happens. This is real life crafting. We are live and we are live, right? Things happen when you're live. Let's set this over here. Okay, we're going to let that dry. Let's get this up so I don't get that all over everything. Now, We got another blue one right here already dry. Got another blue one. Don't dry that off. The chalk paint might come off because it ain't been that dry that long. Okay, let's try it on this one. Let's try this stencil again. I'm just going to lay it back down. And we are going to stencil this on again with my brush. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Rita. Hey, Doodle. How are you, sister? Thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. Who else did I miss while I was messing up my ornament? Hey, Tanya. Hey, Mom. Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing tonight? Hello, Lucille. Yes, that's right. Sometimes the trains do go off the rails. But we're putting it back on the tracks, and here we go. We're going to do this again. And I'm just going to swirl. Sister Doodle said I need to swirl. Ah, hang on. One of my bristles came off my good brush, I think. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm just going to swirl. Swirl. Got to hold that stencil down because I didn't use my pixie spray. But I think it'll be all right. Y'all, that pixie spray is great, but it's hard to get off the back of these stencils, I'm telling you. I had a time. And then Doodles told me you could use the Goo Gone. Maybe it was Sister Lula. Goo Gone, I don't remember which one of y'all told me that. And, of course, the Dawn Power Wash. That stuff's amazing, too. Okay. I think we're good on this again, so let's lift that off. And I said I was going to splatter it first, didn't I? And I didn't do that, but that's okay. And we got a little bit outside that stencil right there. So I'm going to take a tiny brush and touch that up. Tiny, tiny. Where's a tiny brush? Right, here's a good one. Just going to cover that up. Did I even dip it in the paint? There we go. Okay, so that's, looks like I got a little bit right there too. There we go. So here is our nativity. A little bit more. There. I don't reckon it has to be perfect. It doesn't. I'm not a perfect crafter, y'all. Okay, so now we're going to take this brush. And I'm going to put a little bit of water and a little bit of this watered down paint. It must not be watered down enough or something. Let's pour it. And we'll add a little bit of water. I'm trying to splatter. If y'all missed what I just did a minute ago, I was trying to just do like little splatters, and it ended up being big drops. It didn't work. Did not work. So I'm going to add a little bit of water to it and stir that up. Hey, y'all scream at me if I'm not doing something right. Y'all, if you don't know who Brittany's talking about, Mr. Fuchsia is Doodle's husband, Roger. He says fuchsia. So that's, okay, I'm going to test this on something. Let me just get a piece of paper. Let's see. Let's just get some of this paper. And we'll practice splattering, y'all. Okay, that is so much better. Patricia, thank you. You saved my craft, sister. You saved my craft. Okay, so a paintbrush or a stiff brush, and then you just take your finger. Oh, yes, that's so much better. So much better. I'll show y'all here in just a second. Just kind of want to make it look like little paint splatters on it. See that? Can y'all see it? That's much better, isn't it? Now on this part, I want to get my rub and buff, silver rub and buff if I can find it. Oh, I should have looked for that earlier. Oh no. Did I put it up there? No. y'all. I got too much junk in this drawer. This room is the next room that needs to be straightened. Again, it's a never ending battle. Does anybody else have that problem? Well, plan B, because I can't find my silver ribbon. I can't find any of my ribbon, but I must have taken it and put it somewhere. And it's gone. The crafting gremlins have come and gotten it. Silver paint. Let's see. Brushed metal, dark gray. Let's try this. You're gonna search for this stencil. I love it. It came in a pack of 14 different Christian-based stencils. There's 14 of them in it. All right, let's just try this. It's like a metallic dark gray. Oh, this is going to be pretty. This is similar to Rub and Buff. So I'm not hating it. I'm not hating it, y'all. That's pretty. See that? I don't know if you can tell on camera real well or not, but it looks like a metallic metal top to this ornament. So that's our first one. That's our first one. Can y'all see that kind of silvery? I don't know if y'all can or not. Let's let that one dry. And now the next one we're going to do is this the one we just did? Yes, that's the one we just did, y'all. Okay, I want to do this one. The Star of David. I thought this would be cool. But y'all, it's not going to fit. That one's not going to fit unless I turn it over. So let's don't do that one on this. I've got some just plain 4-inch wood rounds that I think we could do that on. Like this without the holes. So I may save that one for that. So let's pick another one. I've got this one. Let's do this one. It says joy, and then it has the nativity in it. And this time I'm going to try splattering it first. Let's try splattering it first. Okay, and I'm going to do a little bit like I did before. Okay, here we go. Oops, it's upside down. No splatter. Oh, yeah, that looks so good. Patricia, you saved my craft, sister. Y'all have to go back and watch the beginning when I used that other one, a bunch of big gloppy blobs of white paint fell on my stencil. But that looks like what I'm wanting. It kind of looks like the starry sky. Prayers to all that need them. Thank you, Barbara. It's right where I put it. That's right, Rita. I just don't know where I put it. I put it in a safe place and now I can't. Does that ever happen to anybody else? Does that ever happen to anybody else? Thank you, Ray. Okay, so now let's dry those spots. Let's dry those spots up. Thank you, Amy. Why does that keep doing that? It keeps like going gray on certain comments, and there's nothing wrong with the comments. Happens to you all the time, Tanya. Thank you for making me know I'm not alone. Thank you, Mom. I get my creativity from my mama, y'all. She used to make all kinds of crafty things when I was younger. Okay. So now we're going to put this joy down. Now, these were not expensive. But this one's not. Well, if I hold it up here, I had to push it up just a little bit, and it's going to cut part of the Y off. They're supposed to be for 4-inch rounds, so these may not be quite 4-inch rounds. They might be a little bit small, or it may just be because it's got that thing at the top, and I can't lay it flat all the way. I'm going to try to figure out which way. I think cutting off a little bit of the Y will not matter on the side. I'd rather have the full J on there. It'll just cut off the tail of the Y. So we're going to go with this. And that star at the top, I might have to kind of touch it up a little bit. I think on this one, I'm going to use some of that spray. This Pixie spray, and I bought this on Amazon. It is in my Amazon favorites over on my page. Hope that wasn't too loud for y'all. I'm going to spray some of this on the back. It just makes the back of the stencil kind of tacky or sticky, so you'll have less chance of bleeding. Okay, I'm going to bring it down a little bit so that star will lay flatter. If I can get, well, I can't get the whole bottom of the Y and the J on there if I do that. So I'm just going to have to maybe paint the top of that star by myself or something. Okay, because that nativity part was kind of pulling up without the Pixie spray. So let's try that. Hey, sweet Tiggy, how are you? Hey, Lynn. Honey, don't ever apologize for being late. Sister Diana, do you recognize these earrings? You gave me these earrings, honey. And Doodles, you gave me this necklace and my bracelet. Sister Doodle gave me those. I'm so blessed, y'all. So, my friends are just amazing and so sweet and so giving. Okay. Here we go. I'm just swirling. And I think I had more paint on my stencil this time. So I'm glad I used the Pixie spray, y'all. Because if not, I might have used too much paint. All right. Now I got to be real careful around this star up here. I did get the good brushes. I got the Essential Stencil. I said it right. I usually get tongue-tied. See, I'm doing it. Tongue-tied. Saying that. Okay, I'm going to pounce on the top. I don't think it's getting all the way down there, but we'll see. All right, guys, y'all ready for the peel and reveal? Y'all ready? Let's see how we did. Oh, it's cute. I got to pull it up from the bottom. I think it turned out cute. And our paint splatter on there. And y'all, I must have splattered on my glass mat because I got some splatter on the back. Why don't we splatter the back of it? That's not my white brush. This is the white one. Okay, I'm going to splatter on the back of it too. Ooh, I did it heavy that time. But I like it. I really like these stencils, y'all. Okay, now another cool thing that Doodles got us when we went to the meet and greet is these cute little teeny tiny paintbrushes. And I don't know, Doodle, where'd you get these? If people want to get them, honey. Do you have these in your Amazon favorite, sister? Where people could pick these up if they wanted to? Because some of these stencils have what's called bridges. You see those little dashes between the letters and stuff? These little teeny tiny brushes, you can easily paint these bridges. I think that's what they're called. And make it like a solid letter instead of having those dashes. See how I closed up the top of the O and made it solid? Sister Doodle, if you have a link for that or can tell us where you got them, or if it's over there in your Amazon favorites photo album, just let us know, sister. So if people want to pick these up, if you know where you got them or remember where you got them, because that's been a while. But I love these little brushes. It makes it so easy. Bridges. Thank you, Lynn. I'm trying to use the proper terminology because I'm new to stenciling. I'm very new to stenciling. But I'm trying to get outside my comfort zone and, make myself do stuff that I'm not real proficient in. Like I can make a bow. I can stand here and make a bow for a wreath and feel confident. But, I mean, y'all don't want to watch me do that over and over again. So I want to show you that even if you're not an expert at things, you can still do it. And it's fun to try new things. I don't know if I was supposed to connect that part or not, but I did. Okay. Yeah, these brushes are so much easier than trying to use a big old fat paintbrush. Okay. Did I get them all or did I miss any? I think I got them all. You need 5 more friends to get to your 2K, Diana. Okay, y'all. Crazy Granny Creations by Diana. If you're not following her or any of my other friends in here, make sure you're following everybody. She needs 5 friends. I think she's close to 2K. So help her get to her goal, y'all. That's a big accomplishment to get to that 2,000 friends. Okay, so that one's done. So here's our first one. See, this one, I don't guess this one had bridges. I guess maybe the top of the manger. I could connect that to the roof. I guess I should do that, shouldn't I? Because the roof wouldn't be free floating in the air. So I'm gonna connect those bridges or paint those bridges or whatever they're called. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'm trying, y'all. Yeah, that looks better. Now the roof isn't just kind of floating. Might be a little heavy-handed. I don't know. I think this is cute. Wouldn't these make beautiful Christmas gifts, guys? And the wood blanks at Michael's are not that expensive at all. They're really not. So this is something for not that much of an investment that you could make some really cute gifts for your kids' teachers, your Sunday school teachers, your girlfriends. You know, anybody would love a hand painted ornament made by you. How special would that be? It'd be an heirloom that they could, put up every year and remember you when they hang it up on the tree. Make them with your kids or your grandkids. What a fun activity. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate that. Okay, this one, I might have to do a little bit of work, um, spreading that paint out a little bit because I think I went a little heavy. And I might just do some dry brushing or some antiquing on them too with some wax or something. But I think it looks good. And see that silver on that top part? It kind of looks like a metal hanger, doesn't it? You're already following Crazy Granny. That's so sweet, Sandy Mom. That's so sweet. We appreciate you. Hello, Shonda. You're already following. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Make sure you're following on the personal and business pages, guys. If you have a business page. Okay, now we've got the 3 wise men and a camel. So what I thought I'd do on the tree, I thought I would, hang this at like in the middle and then hang this beside it, heading toward the manger. And then maybe I was going to put the Star of David on the other side, but we did the joy instead. But, kind of hang them in a little vignette on the tree. So that's kind of what my thinking is. I love nativity ornaments and nativity themed things. And I know my sister Doodles loves nativities. Okay, let's splatter it first. I'm just going to, I don't want to do it too heavy. Oh, that worked so good, Patricia. Oh my word. I'm getting better each time I do it, I think. See that? Thank you so much for saving my project because it looked like Fido's rear end. The first one, it looked like a shooting star was fixing to take out baby Jesus. That first one, I mean, to tell you, that was not pretty. So let's try this. But hey, now y'all know what to do if it happens to you, right? Just paint over it. Because this is the one we painted over. You can't even tell. You can't even tell. All right, let's just get those little things dry. Now, this one I think I can get on here without using I don't guess it matters which way they're facing. I'll just hang it on the proper side of the tree. Yeah, these must not be 4 inches because it's cutting off part, or maybe they are, and because of the raised ornament thing at the top, I can't like center it on the ornament. I'm not sure which. I guess I could measure them. So I don't know if you might want to order 3-inch stencils for a 4-inch ornament. Then they wouldn't go all the way to the edge. That might look better, y'all. And maybe, I don't know if you could find a 5-inch round for these 4-inch ones. I might have to look and see if I can find some. But I'm making it work. Okay, I'm getting better at the swirling, sister. I'm getting better at swirling, and I think it's the brushes. I ordered these brushes. Now, our sweet friend Robin with Zenny Simple Designs, she is an affiliate for Essential Stencil, and I ordered them through her. And if you send her a private message, and it's Zimmy's Simple Designs, send her a private message and ask her to send you her affiliate code, because when you use her code, you'll get, I think it's 10% off. And they do run special sales from time to time. And because it was my first time ever ordering, I got a little more of a discount than 10%. And it may have been a special at the time when I ordered them. So I'm not sure about that. But I was pleased. Oh, y'all, that's so cute. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I love these stencils. I do. I love these stencils. Okay, so let's dry this up. And then we're going to paint the little silver at the top. And then we're gonna need to get some more ornaments out. Maybe we'll try. I'll hold them up and let y'all tell me which ones you want me to do. Okay, so we got that painted on there now. I'm going to splatter the back. So let me dry that up a little bit. Hey, Becca. Thank you, honey. Thank you so much. You love it, Tiggy? I do too. And y'all, if I can do this, anybody can do this. Trust me, because I'm not good at this stuff. I'm not good at stenciling at all. Okay. I am dabbing that paint off, and it is watered down just a little bit. So I don't know if I think that's still got too much paint. Okay, here we go. There we go. I'm probably getting it everywhere. See that? Just a little something extra. Okay. Set that over there on that paper towel. Now, let me pull out these other, what I do with them right here. Oh, I did want to show y'all this too. Now, these are Essential stencils, and one of my crafty sisters was having a D-stash sale. So if you're going to pick up some of the brushes while you're over on Essential Stencil website, once you get that code from Robin, you may want to look and see what their Christmas ones are this year. These were not this year. It was some that, I can't remember if it was Lydia. It might have been Lydia with Paint Party with Lydia, had a D-stash sale. And I got some Essential stencils that are Christian based too. Oh, look, I can hold that up with the background thing. But aren't these beautiful? So Essential Stencil does have some beautiful stencils too. But I've got to find some surfaces to make these. Look at that one. Joy to the world. Isn't that beautiful, y'all? So while you're shopping for brushes, you might just want to see what stencils Essential Stencil has too, guys. Because they had some really pretty ones as well. All right, but here's this pack I got. I'm going to hold this up because it does have a number on there. And I don't know if y'all can search that item number like on Amazon. and see if you can find those. There were 16 Christmas 4-inch rounds. It says 10533083778. And y'all can watch that back or screenshot it. Let me get it up there where you can see it. Maybe screenshot that and then search and see if you can find this pack still available either on Amazon or Temu. And I don't remember, y'all. But here's one. Oh, Holy Night. It was black behind it. That was a good idea so y'all can see it. Isn't that pretty? Oh, Holy Night. Here's another one. For unto us a child is born. Isn't that beautiful, y'all? And these were not expensive. These stencils right here were not expensive. That one says, believe. I hope I remembered to flip this in StreamYard so y'all can see these the right way. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Oh, I love these, y'all. Good tidings of great joy. Oh, I like that one. I like that one. Y'all holler if you, hey there, Sandra with Country Family Roots and my Lyndall. Hello, how are you doing, sweet friend? Lyndall. Look what I found. I unpacked my meet and greet bag and I thought I had everything out of it. And I was getting ready to take my bag downstairs, to put down my tote bag. And look what I found in my bag. I know that had to come from you. I know those jelly bellies had to come from you, sister. Here's this one. Oop, that's backwards. Wise men still seek him. Thank you so much, Sandra. I got them from I think I got these from Amazon. Glory to the newborn king. I don't know though. If I did, I could search in my orders and find out. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Oh, you found them, Lynn. Praise God. Thank you so much, sister. So there you go. Lynn has put the link in the comments to order these stencils. I was hoping they would still be out there. I was hoping. I should have checked that before I came live. Now, this one always throws me for a loop. Okay, Holy Night. And I don't think they were that expensive. Christ the Savior is born. And then Christmas blessings. So that's a lot of stencils, guys. That is a lot of stencils. So let's go ahead and paint another round. And I've got a lot of this paint, so I'm just going to use this same blue. If y'all are not sick of this midnight blue, I like that color with nativity stuff. Because I think he was born at night because the Star of David was up in the sky. And I don't know, I like this color. And again, if you missed the very beginning, I mixed my ocean blue by Waverly. I buy them at Walmart, y'all. Ocean and my ink, which is black. Put your blue in a container first and then just add a little bit of black and then stir it. And you can always add more black. I added way too much black, y'all, and it was like a dark gray color, so I had to add 2 more dollops of blue before it got this denim-y blue color that I wanted. And I just painted over the top and everything, kind of as a base coat. So when I go to paint that metallic, I didn't have to add very much. And I painted the sides, painted the back. You don't have to paint the sides, but I'm a messy painter and I always get it on the sides. So to keep from worrying about not getting it on the sides, I just paint them, y'all. Just paint them. Okay, and then Turn it over. I just did one coat in the, chalk paint. A lot of times if you use a liberal amount when you're adding it, a lot of times you can get away with just doing one coat. Now, I know my sister's using Dixie Belle. That's one thing that they say about the Dixie Belle paint, too, that even if you put a thin coat, you only have to, a lot of times, put one coat. And I've got FOMO for Dixie Belle, but I'm trying to use up all of my chalk paint that I already have. You love Nativity, too? I do, too, Patricia. Um, Yes, I do remember when Doodles did that big stencil. She used a dark blue background too. Yes, she did. She sure did. What do you have, Sister Doodle? Do you have these stencils already, honey? If not, I bet y'all are going to want to buy these because they're not that expensive. They're really not. Best I can remember. And y'all remember I bought all those dog ones. I did some dog ornaments back in July, I think it was. Christmas in July. I got those dog ones at the same time I got these. And I got some bigger ones to do some door rounds and stuff with. Wood door rounds. Um, Yesterday we had a yard sale. Y'all, that's a lot of work. That is a lot of work. But we cleared out like all of our little dog. We lost our Tanner like 5 years ago, and it took us that long to feel like we could part with his stuff. And it was still hard to do, but JT and I started talking about it. We thought, somebody could be using all that stuff for a dog, and it's really kind of a shame for it just to be sitting up there in the attic above his garage, like his dog crate and his dog bed and his little doggy steps. As he got older, he couldn't jump up on the couch anymore, and all those things, the little dog gates and all that stuff, and all his little toys. Because we had to buy him the rough and tough toys because he would tear something up in 5 minutes if you bought the cheap stuff. That dog, he wanted to get the squeaky out of everything, but some of them still had survived. And um, the ladies that were there buying those, they're like, "Oh, these are great." She said, "I have to get stuff that my dog can't tear up." I said, "I understand. That's why we bought them too." So, but that was tough. That was tough getting rid of his stuff. But okay, there was still paint on my brush, so we're splattering. Got a little bit big on a couple, y'all, but I'm going to go with it. It'll look like it's snowing, right? We're going to go with it. I'm going to leave it just like that. Okay. Now, I'll tell you what. I'm going to wipe it off. Let me get a baby wipe. I don't have to keep it. I don't have to keep that big blob, do I? I can just wipe it off. Let me just wipe that off. Look there. We got that big blob off. And that other one's not that bad. Well, I'm going to get it off too. Let's see. Let's see if we can get it off while it's still wet. Well, that one kind of smeared. Well, I'll put a little bit more blue. A little bit more blue. Right there. A little bit, baby. There we go. Let's try that. I got the two big blobs off, y'all. Oh, he liked the flat toys with the squeaky, and he always got it out. I'm telling you what, we went through so many. And he played with that toy like non-stop until he got squeaky out, and then he didn't want anything to do with the toy anymore. And we're like, okay, buddy, you just like to get the squeaky out. He was a mess. We sure miss him. He was a little Bichon Frise, and he had the coolest personality of any dog we've ever had or known, honestly. Okay, guys, we're going to stop before we get too much on there again. Thank y'all so much for joining us today. And thank you, ladies, for having me in the event, and our three wonderful hostesses and administrators of the group. The Sacred Treasure House is a combination of three different page names. Sacred comes from our Deborah with Sacred Sew. Treasure comes from Timeless Treasures by Tanya. And then house comes from Lisa's Craft House. So please make sure you're following all of our wonderful hostesses. And again, any of my friends in here that are in here on their crafting pages, if you're not already following them, please give them a follow, y'all. It helps us out more than you know. And Sister Diana, did you make it to your 2K, sister? Did you make it? I'm going to do this Christmas blessings, y'all. I just like this one. I'm going to do this Christmas blessings next. Okay. And let's take our stencil brush. Did you make it, Sister Diana? So if you're not already following Crazy Granny's Creations by Diana, go give her page a follow. Let's get her over the top, y'all, before this live is over. Oops, I don't think I dabbed off enough. But I think it's going to be all right. We're swirling. And y'all, if you're watching me over on YouTube, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate you giving me hitting that subscribe button and click that bell so you'll always be notified when I go live or when I put out new content. It helps me more than you know. And when you react on our posts, y'all, try to do something more than a like. It gives us more credit. It helps our pages get pushed out more. And they just recently changed it from a phone. It looks like you just have the thumbs up. If you're on a phone, if you press and hold on that thumbs up little thing, and they have a thumbs down on mine too, which I thought was kind of, why are they putting that front and center? But hey, even if you do the thumbs down, that gives us engagement. So if you don't like something, do the thumbs down. But press and hold, and you'll have other options like the heart and the hug and all those things. If you do one of those, it gives us more credit because Facebook determines that it takes you more effort than just clicking or tapping on that little thumbs up. You have to press and hold. That took more time. So it means more as far as engagement for our pages. Okay, there's that. And I'll paint those bridges after we get off of here, because that'll probably take me a hot minute. And let's paint this silver part. I just might have to decorate my tree this year in blue and white, because I'm loving blue and white. Can y'all tell I got my blue and white snowman back here? And y'all, I want to show you, but I got to wipe my hands off. I want to show you the beautiful ornaments that our friend Tina with T&D Creations makes. And she sells them. And you're going to want one when I show you this ornament. You're going to want one. They are works of art. Let me show you. Our sweet Tina was on earlier today. If you missed anybody, y'all, Robin kicked us off at 1 p.m. Just go back to the Sacred Treasure House group, and you can go scroll back in the feed, and you can go back and watch any that you missed. But I'm going to show you this ornament. I put it on an ornament stand because I just absolutely love it. Look at how beautiful this ornament is. And it's two-sided, y'all. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, it is amazing. I love this ornament. And so if you're in need of some cute gifts for friends and family for Christmas this year, hit Tina up, send her a message and ask her how you can see what she does, because she does amazing. But I'm loving blue and white. I'm loving blue and white this year. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that gorgeous? Yes, Tina is so talented. I tried to make one, y'all. I did that fall one back there, and it is nowhere near as nice as what Tina does. I don't even know how she does it. Yes, Lynn just tagged her page, T&D Creations. That stands for Tina and Dennis. Her husband's name is Dennis. Isn't it, Amy? Oh, my word. It is absolutely beautiful. I know she makes them and sells them at craft shows, I believe. They do several craft shows, and she works hard on those throughout the year. And then they have those craft fairs. But from time to time, she offers them through her page too. So, but I'm sure if you reach out to her, she can hook you up with a link and show you what kind of design she has available. But I think it's wonderful for us to support our small businesses. Um, if you need Dixie Belle paint, Tanya with Timeless Treasures by Tanya is a Dixie Belle retailer. Lynn, what are you an affiliate for, sweetheart? Y'all tell us in the comments if you're an affiliate or if you offer things. Let us know, what kind of things you make or offer. Um, I think it's wonderful with Christmas coming up. If we can support our friends and the small businesses, it helps people out more than rather than, buying something that's mass produced. To me, it's just so much more special to receive something that someone made. It just means so much. You have several of Tina's ornaments, Wanda. I don't blame you, sister, because they are gorgeous. Yes, Timeless Treasures by Tanya. She sells the Dixie Belle paints. If you need that, and I know Robin with Zimmy Simple Designs does Essential Stencil, and there's several of my friends that are affiliates with Christina, Crafting and Creating with Christina. Oh, that's right. Ray in the Sacred Treasure House. Right now, Lydia has a private group going on where she's been teaching. I cannot say this word. If Miria, I can't say that word. But it's all the cool little things that y'all make, like for journaling and making the little artist trading cards, the ATC cards, all the little um, details that, she is so good at all that stuff. I cannot say that word. Hey, Shay. Okay, Lynn, Magnolia and Make a Daughters and Stephanie's Vintage and the Plaster Paint Company. Awesome, Lynn. So, guys, go over to my friends' pages, and they may have a link tree on their page. If you can't figure out how to contact them, if you're in need of any of the products or crafting supplies that they offer through their affiliate links, just send them a private message, because business pages, we can't send you a message first. You have to send us a message, and then we can message back and forth with you. We can send you a message from our personal page, but for some reason, they don't want businesses spamming, I think is what it is. They don't want us just, reaching out to all of our followers saying, hey, you want to buy this, or, whatever. So you have to reach out to us first, and then we can answer you back. So just send a message through Messenger or comment on their page, hey, I heard you offer so and so. And maybe they can comment back on a post. It's better though if you message, because then they can message you back. That's the word. I cannot say that word. F ephemera. Ephemera. I cannot say that word. I could see it in my head, Lynn, but I still can't pronounce it. Shay Shed is a new affiliate. What are you an affiliate with, sister? What are you an affiliate with? Is my time up? I got 3 minutes. Okay. But make sure for sure that you have joined the Sacred Treasure House group. It's a red, white, and black logo that our sweet Deborah designed from Sacred Sew. Is it on my apron? No. I don't see their logo. It's not. I don't see it on my apron. But it's red, black, and white, Sacred Treasure House. And make sure you're following all of the wonderful administrators for the group. And again, that's Lisa's Craft House. That's Lisa Key. And then Deborah with Sacred Sew, and Tanya with Timeless Treasures by Tanya. And she spells it Tanya. Tanya. Timeless Treasures by Tanya. Let's Resin. Tea Expert Resin Amazon. Okay, Shay, good to know, sister. I did not know that. Uh-oh. I missed something. I missed something. Okay, guys, let's splatter this one. It's not, my time is almost up. So I hope I've encouraged you to want to try some stenciling. And I just splattered that too heavy. That's okay. I'm going to practice splattering, y'all. Paint splatter. I'm going to get me a toothbrush. I've got one down there for when we have guests that might stay with us and forgot to bring their toothbrush. I might have to go rob my guest closet. I've got a guest closet for stuff, and I just might have to. I've got razors and all kinds of stuff in there just in case we have a guest that might have forgot something. Okay, the key is not to have a lot of paint on your brush because that last little part, look how fine that looks. All right, y'all, I only have 1 minute left. You're thinking of getting a tree just for Tina's ornaments? She does seasonal, special occasion, many different shapes and designs. T&D Creations. That's right. She does. She's been sick too, y'all. So y'all keep Tina in your prayers. You have some random gift stuff too, Christy. Great minds think alike, right? Toothbrush works great. Yeah. The only kind of brush I've got, well, looky here. This might have worked. That might have worked right there. I've got these like wire brushes to, scrape and distress stuff, but I didn't realize this one might work. I might do this one next time. I think I got these at Dollar Tree. It was a set of three brushes, two wire and one like plastic. Wait, I should have used one of those. Should have used one of those. Thank you, Sandy, honey. We're praying for you. I hope you feel better soon. And y'all be on the lookout. And there's still time to join the meetup. Our meetup starts this coming Thursday. This Thursday, October 2nd. And there are virtual tickets still available. Reach out to any one of the administrators. There's several of us that are on the live tonight that are going to be there. I know Ray, I'm going to get to meet our sweet Ray. Lyndall's going to be there. Of course, Tanya, Deborah, and Lisa, and Lydia with Paint Party by Lydia, our Kathy with Quality Crafts by Kathy, um, our sweet Sissa, and who am I forgetting? I know there's more. There's a bunch of us that are going to be there. You're not going to want to miss the fun. My time is up, so I'm going to go. But y'all, if you want a virtual ticket, reach out to one of the admins of this group, and it's only $25. And we're going to have lots of fun. You'll get to be a part of it, even though you may not be able to be there in person. You'll still get to see the fun, okay? So be on the lookout for that. If you're in the virtual meetup, I'll see y'all later this week. I do have a live, I believe. Just watch my page, and I'll let y'all know. I'm afraid to say because I'll say the wrong thing. I'll see y'all next time. I love you, but Jesus loves you more. Bye, guys.